Welcome to the Biz Media panel. Really happy to see that there's as many people as there are, considering that I had difficulty finding this room myself, so hands up if you haven't had difficulty getting here. Okay, so half of you, so I'm not that stupid. Awesome, good to know. All right, well once again, welcome. I'm Mark from Biz Media. I work in the publishing sales department, so my job is to get books into stores. So of course, as the guy gets the books into stores, I'll be talking to you about some new titles we have coming up, some awesome things that are available now, but I'll also go into some of the animation titles we've had. Some really cool news in the realm of animation with Biz. News I'm sure a good amount of you have heard. If you haven't heard it, I have no idea what I'm talking about. Brace yourself, it's pretty awesome. So, without further ado, let me get started. So, print manga announcements. So as I stated, there are some cool things that are available right now. Some of the things that are actually available here at Fanime today, the whole weekend. One being these convention-exclusive posters. One being a Vampire Knight poster, and the other being a One Piece poster. In order to get these posters, stop by the Anime Pavilion booth, buy $20 worth of Biz product, whether it be manga or anime, and choose one of these posters. The Anime Pavilion booth stands out. It's a booth with a ton of DVDs, ton of manga. Can't miss it. So stop by our friends at Anime Pavilion to pick out one of our awesome posters. So I don't know about all of you, but for me, one of the most satisfying ways to read manga is to take a completed series and just finish the whole thing from start to finish. And recently we finished the more awesome series, the 4 series you see here on the screen. All of these are in print now, all of these are published, all of these are available for you to enjoy if you haven't enjoyed any of these, or if you started on them and just never got around to finishing them. Otamen is a story of Asuka, a manly man, or at least on the surface, a guy who's actually truly feminine on the inside, a guy who loves shoujo manga, who loves stereotypically girly things. It's difficult for him because he likes a girl who's into manly things. So it's the story of sort of the conflict of Asuka being himself and trying to impress the girl he likes. Other one being Hanakimi, shoujo classic. For any of you who used to buy shoujo manga back in the old book days, I'm sure you'll remember Hanakimi. Recently we released Hanakimi into 3-in-1 editions. 3-in-1 editions, which are now fully published, putting the series in 8 volumes. A story about a girl who attends an all-boys high school, dressed up as a boy in order to get close to the guy of her desires, an athlete that she admires. Sorry? Yeah, I know what you're talking about, yeah. Whether or not that's based off of Hanakimi, I'm not sure, but Hanakimi came way before that movie, so I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. Oh, yeah, true. Another shoujo series I recently completed, Strode Edge. Pretty straightforward, typical shoujo story about Minako, a girl who's never experienced love before, but she's soon to get a quick lesson on it when she starts talking to the boy that everybody desires. So, once again, it's a pretty standard shoujo. Typical tropes that we all love, but executed with a really awesome art style in a really sweet way. Strode Edge has been one of the most sought after shoujo in a while. We were really happy to publish it, really happy to have completed the series. So if you haven't gotten into the series, if you love shoujo, read Strode Edge, it's a treat. And the lone shonen title on the slide, the Siren, story about basically a group of people in this world who get transported to an alternate version of our world in which you have to fight to survive, to be sent back to our world. If any of you are fans of Gantz or familiar with Gantz, this is pretty much a Shonen Jump version of Gantz. So if that sounds exciting for you, and believe me it is, check out Siren, a series which is now completed. All volumes available now. Also available are All You Need Is Kill books. Who here has heard of All You Need Is Kill? Okay, keep your hands up. Who here has heard of Edge of Tomorrow? Anybody? The Tom Cruise movie Edge of Tomorrow? Okay, you may have not noticed, but that movie Edge of Tomorrow is actually based off of a Japanese light novel named All You Need Is Kill, a novel that we published in our Haika storyline. And And both the original All You Need Is Kill novel and the graphic novel adaptation are available now. In a nutshell, All You Need Is Kill is Starship Troopers meets Groundhog Day. What exactly does that mean? What it means is this is a story about Keiji Korea, a Japanese soldier fighting for an international army trying to defend humanity against these alien mimics. But one day after he dies in battle, he finds he's born on the same day to fight the same battle and is stuck in this eternal loop, fighting the same battle over and over again. And Starship Troopers meets Groundhog Day. Really awesome story. Watch the movie, and also read the original novels. And speaking of adaptations of All You Need Is Kill, I think my favorite adaptation, I haven't seen the movie yet, so I can't speak to that, but at this point in time, my favorite adaptation of All You Need Is Kill is the manga adaptation, which was actually drawn by Takeshi Obata, the mangaka responsible for some really awesome hits. Death Note fans in here? Yeah. Bakuman fans? Alright, it's that guy. Takeshi Obata drew a manga adaptation of All You Need Is Kill since the start of this year. And we're really happy to announce that we are bringing that series to print. A series which was previously only available digitally. That's right, this November, we will be bringing All You Need Is Kill into print, in which we're collecting both volumes of All You Need Is Kill manga into one bind-up, roughly the size of the Death Note Black Edition, so it's a little bit bigger than the manga graphic novels you're used to seeing. So you get Takeshi Obata's awesome art style in an even bigger size than you're used to. So just to give you a taste of it, you can see over here, Obata shows the same awesome art style that he showed you with Death Note, the same art style he showed you with Bakuman, except this one being a seinen science fiction manga. You get to see some really awesome battles, some really awesome armor, some really awesome alien fights. He's really done a lot with the source material. Really great interpretation of a really great story. So look forward to this manga coming out this November. Another awesome science fiction manga, Jaco the Galactic Patrolman, the latest series done by the legendary Akira Toriyama himself. This print release of Jaco the Galactic Patrolman will also include the Dragon Ball Minus story that comes in the Japanese version. Dragon Ball story which features Goku's parents. So for all you die-hard Dragon Ball fans out there, for all you fans who thought you had everything Dragon Ball, not quite. You need to get Jaco the Galactic Patrolman also. To just give you a taste of what Jaco the Galactic Patrolman is, it's a story of Jaco, who is, as you can guess, an intergalactic patrolman who crash lands onto Earth, onto the island of Mori, who's sort of this misanthropic scientist. So this story is mainly about the two of them trying to find a way for Jaco to get off the island, get off the planet, go back to his duty. Oh, hey, thanks. Oh yes, and then along the way of Jaco and Mori trying to do that, they of course also run into trouble which Jaco often causes himself, but also often resolves by saving the day. So it shows a lot of the best of what Toriyama has to offer. Really fun, feel-good story, but also mixed in with a lot of awesome action scenes, as you can see over here, seeing Toriyama's masterful use of speed lines and fight scenes. So once again, you Dragon Ball fans, Toriyama fans, get Jaco the Galactic Patrolman. Truly a treat. Also from our Shonen Jump line is World Trigger. This is a series that previously was only available digitally through our weekly Shonen Jump magazine. Not even available for purchase individually in digital volumes. But now we have announced since SakuraCon that we're actually going to be publishing World Trigger digitally, of course, but also in print starting this October. In a nutshell, what World Trigger is about is sort of my tongue-in-cheek way of explaining it, but it is about teenagers using alien technology to fight aliens. Awesome, right? Yeah. It is awesome when you take a look at the way it's executed. So, joking aside, not in a tongue-in-cheek manner, what World Trigger is about is it's about a world of Osamu, a world in which nearby him in this town there is actually a portal in which these otherworldly neighbors, they call them, these creatures from another dimension come into our world and cause trouble. And Osama is actually part of a group that fights these neighbors and tries to keep them from causing too much harm. Right from the first chapter, Osama is joined up by a humanoid version of these neighbors, a humanoid version who comes to help him and the rest of humanity fight against this otherworldly threat. So awesome science fiction manga from the pages of Shonen Jump. Science fiction being a genre that we don't see a whole lot of, surprisingly. But here's the third in this presentation of awesome science fiction manga coming from Shonen Jump. So look forward to it coming out this October. I guess we could call this our fourth science fiction manga. Who here has been waiting for this to come out? Alright, so who here has not heard of Assassination Classroom? Okay, so a good amount of you. So, alright, I'm going to put my bets on this right now. I bet if I ask this question next year at the Viz panel of Fanime, who here's heard of Assassination Classroom? I'm going to hear cheers instead of 4 or 5 people putting their hands up. But seriously, Assassination Classroom is one of the best series to come from Shonen Jump in a good while. This is a series about a group of misfits and outcasts together in one class in which they've been given the best teacher they've ever had. And this teacher really cares for them, cares for their well-being, cares for their development. The twist is their teacher is a tentacle alien. An alien who was known for having destroyed half the moon and who threatens to destroy half the Earth. So, of course, we don't want to die, so Earth's trying to get rid of him to keep Earth intact. But unfortunately for us, Horo Sensei, the unkillable teacher, is unkillable. You try to shoot him, he's too fast, flies at Mach speed. He does this with you. It's a whole lot of him screwing with you if you try to kill him, and also teaching you some valuable lessons along the way. It's kind of like GTO with a twist. It's really funny. It's a real joy to read. So I can't. This is probably the Shonen Jump manga I'm looking forward to coming out the most. So please look out for the release of this as well. So that's it for the Shonen portion. We'll have Q&A after. I'll try to get through this. This is a pretty packed panel. But I'll remember you're first. You're first in line. All right. So that's it for Shonen. On to Shoujo. Because we have some Shoujo fans here, right? That's right, I thought so. All right, so first off, one of the Shoujo series we're really excited to publish. This is a finished series. We're really happy to get all the volumes out here in America. That series being Kiss of the Rose Princess. So this is a story of a girl named Denise who has this choker, which her dad told her to always wear, never take off. She never really knew why, but she tried her darndest to make sure it didn't come off, despite the fact that it's against school rules to wear that type of jewelry. And of course, one day it accidentally comes off. And when it comes off, she finds that she has the ability to summon 4 handsome knights by kissing these cards. Knights which she summons to save the world from destruction. So I think you can tell from looking at this picture that this shoujo is a reverse harem series. Reverse harem series that has a lot of the same appeals of role-playing games, actually. Having these different characters in your party, having different abilities that you use to fight off the people that comes face to face with our characters. So a 9-volume series coming soon. So look forward to this awesome shoujo. Another awesome shoujo, which a lot of us in this media are really excited to publish, is Yukariism. And Yukariism is the story of Yukari, this boy who is, despite having a young age, he is actually known to be an accomplished novelist. A novelist well known for his historical fiction of very, very accurate depictions of feudal Japan. The reason why he's able to portray these accurate depictions of feudal Japan in his works is because he actually has the ability to go back in time to his past self dreaming. So going back and forth between the past and the present, he starts to notice this girl that's in his class. And as he starts to notice her in the past and present, he starts to remember a past relationship that he had with her, a past relationship that might turn into a present relationship. So really, really good, really original concept for a shoujo manga. Look forward to this one coming out soon. In our Shoujo Beat line, I don't think there's any series we've published in the past that's as big as Vampire Knight. Do we have anybody here who's been collecting Vampire Knight? Some Vampire Knight fans here. The series is almost over, so if you haven't checked out Vampire Knight, one of the best shoujo, and if you think I'm a guy, I don't really read shoujo, I love it, so you should too. So the first, to kick off the end of Vampire Knight, we decided to publish an awesome set of Vampire Knight related books. The first one being a new concept for us, actually. We've never done anything like this before. The Vampire Knight Limited Edition from Volume 19. And this is it's Vampire Knight Volume 19, except with a different cover, a special cover that they used in Japan for their limited edition. And also, like in Japan, we're including this special hardcover art book with the limited edition. An art book that's not available anywhere else. It features some really awesome artwork, some of which hasn't been in the Vampire Knight illustration book. So if you're a Vampire Knight fan, if you want something rare, you want something truly limited, be sure to pick up a copy of the Vampire Knight Volume 19 limited edition. We're going to do one printing of that, and that's it. It's a collector's item. It's expensive on eBay, so pre-order now if you want this awesome book. Also, we're doing the Vampire Knight box set, too. In the past, we published a Vampire Knight box set that collected the first 10 volumes of the series. And now that the series is over, we're going to make a second box set collecting the last 9 volumes. And I said the art book for Vampire Knight Limited Edition is only available there. I was kind of lying. I apologize. It is also available in the Vampire Knight box set, too. So if you miss out on the limited edition, you can get it through the box set. So box set, one of the best ways to finish a series. So if you haven't got into the Vampire Knight, look forward to this box set coming out to complement the first Vampire Knight box set. The other Vampire Knight book is Vampire Knight Fleeting Dreams. And this is a collection of short stories taking place in the world of Vampire Knight throughout the series. Stories that were approved and some even written by Matsuri Hino, the mangaka herself. Next page, I just want to show some awesome artwork, exclusive artwork that come in these books. The first one being artwork that was in that art book I told you about, that comes with the limited edition and box set 2. And the other one's a color insert that is exclusive to that book. So if you're a Vampire Knight completionist, you want a collection of Matsuri Hino's awesome work, be sure to get these books when they come out this fall. So that's it for the shoujo portion of this presentation. I'm going to pick it up here. Next up is our seinen presentation, starting off with Resident Evil, a game series I think many of you may have heard of before. Some of you, maybe? Right? Yeah. All right, so Resident Evil. Little did you know, Resident Evil actually had an awesome limited 5-volume manga series that had events taking place before Resident Evil 6, done in a really awesome art style. And basically what's happening in this Resident Evil manga is there is an outbreak of zombie virus in Singapore, which took over a premier all-girls high school. And who better to save the day from zombies than a guy who's had a lot of experience kicking zombie ass himself, Chris Redfield. No one dies on his watch. You can see him prove that in the Resident Evil manga. A really great manga, a must-have if you're a Resident Evil fan, first of all, but also if you just love zombie killing, you love awesome action, just really good-looking comics, be sure to get the Resident Evil manga. Next is Master Keaton by Naoki Urasawa, a mangaka who's made a few series you may have heard of, critically acclaimed series such as Monster and 20th Century Boys. Arguably his 2 most popular series, this one being arguably his 3rd most popular series. Master Keaton is more or less the story of a badass named Master Keaton, who through experience of being a veteran of the Falklands War, by being a professor of archaeology. He has this really random mix of skills and abilities. Skills and abilities that he uses in his job to solve mysteries and prevent crime worldwide. So, you get another dose of Kurosawa's awesome art style. You get a lot of adventure. You get a lot of mystery. You get a lot of great stuff with Master Keaton. So if you're a fan of Kurosawa, if you're a fan of awesome seinen manga, if you're a fan of something original, please check out Master Keaton, coming out this December in time for holiday season. All right, so we're actually nearing the end of our print publishing portion. Last two are new additions to the Ghibli library, both being Princess Mononoke books. So the first one's the art of Princess Mononoke, finally coming to our art book line. Before we published a lot of really awesome hardcover Hayao Miyazaki art books. Art from Spirited Away, from Howl's Moving Castle, and now we're happy to add Princess Mononoke to the lineup. So look forward to that coming out in August. Also coming out around that time is Princess Mononoke: The First Story. A really interesting concept. What this is this is a book that features Hayao Miyazaki's original artwork. When he came up with the idea of Princess Mononoke way back in 1980, 17 years before the movie came out. And as you can tell from looking at that cover, Princess Mononoke looked a lot different back then. It was a lot different. You get to see how the awesome artwork that went along with that first original concept, that first story in this beautiful collection of watercolor pictures. And it's really interesting taking a look at this artwork he did, back in 1980, back in the early 80s, because a lot of it looks like character designs for characters he would have in his other movies later on. Like, that looks like Sen, that looks like Totoro. Looking through it, there's a lot of, maybe the early stages of well-loved Hayao Miyazaki characters. So if you're a Ghibli fan, if you're a Miyazaki fan, look forward to Princess Mononoke: The First Story. So that was it for print. Now we're going to move on to our digital line. As you may know, we've been publishing manga digitally for a little while now. And in between time, we now have over 1,500 titles to choose from. How do you get our digital titles? You get them in a variety of ways. You can get them mainly through our Viz Manga app, which is available on all the devices you see here. Pretty much any device that connects to the internet, there's a good chance that you'll be able to read digital manga through it. We also have another app, our Perfect Square app, in which you get to read our all pages for our kids' comics such as Mama Shiba, Pokemon, Voltron Force, a lot of good stuff. So take a look at that and see what we have to offer there. If you already have the Viz Manga app. Why is the Viz Manga app awesome? Besides the fact that it's, I can carry my library in here. It's awesome because there's a lot of titles that are actually digital first and digital exclusives. Titles that you can't get elsewhere at this point in time. One series, for example, being Cross Bandage, a series that was available exclusively in our weekly digital Shonen Jump magazine, now available exclusively digitally through the Viz Manga app. We also have some mature titles available through our digital manga platforms. You might have trouble finding it off of the app, but if you do, you can definitely get them off of the Nook store, off the Kindle store, and also off of bizmanga.com if you search on an internet browser. So check out some awesome series we have to offer there. Series like Doro, series like Nana, series like March Story. Take a look at what we have to offer. Another reason, going back to why digital is awesome, is because digital has given us a way to publish titles, older titles, that haven't seen the light of day in a good while. If any of you here are long-time fans of manga, you may have heard of some of these series like Please Save My Earth, series like Bear, From Far Away, Basara, series which are hard to get in print. Just can't find anywhere. But we have made that available to fans who want to experience those manga stories for the first time or again through our digital platforms. So I think those are the best digital exclusives we have to offer. So take a look there to see some of our awesome manga backgrounds. Other news for our digital manga is that it is now available on the Amazon store on your Kindle. So if you already have a Kindle and you're already reading digital books that way, check out the store to see what manga we have to offer. As I said, over 1,500 Hunter titles. A lot of awesome content to plow through. I think, so I've been going on about why digital is awesome, but really the number one reason why you should get our Viz Manga app or read our digital manga is because of our weekly Shonen Jump magazine. Who here remembers Shonen Jump in print? So almost everybody, almost anybody who's a fan of manga and anybody who's a fan of anime. And we were really happy to bring that magazine here for years, but you know, since the start, the wish was to be on time with Japan, to bring awesome manga here, such as Naruto, One Piece, Bleach, everything that Shonen Jump had to offer to fans in America at the same time they came out to fans in Japan. And we finally are able to do that with our digital Shonen Jump magazine. Same day as Japan, finally we're able to do it. We've been doing it for a little while, so if you haven't checked out our weekly Shonen Jump magazine, our digital magazine, check it out because there's some good stuff. So what do you get with a subscription? You get 48 weekly issues. You get some exclusive Yu-Gi-Oh! Promo cards. That's for any of you senior friends with like the Slifer Sky Dragon, thinking like, oh, how did you get the Slifer Sky Dragon? I'm one of that's watching it on Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm so jealous of you. You missed out. So don't miss out. There's some more awesome cards available through the weekly Shonen Jump subscription. And there's also a lot of awesome one-shot manga. I remember, seeing before there was a Toriko One Piece crossover. There's a lot of one-shots that are done by mangaka Masashi Kishimoto of Naruto. He submitted 2 one-shots in a short period of time, both shown in our weekly Shonen Jump magazine. So there's a lot of awesome stuff to check out with this magazine. And also, not to mention, of course, the number one reason to read the magazine, all the series that we have available. A lot of hits you've heard of course, Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, but some awesome, some new series such as Symphony, some awesome monthly series which are, aren't in the original Shonen Jump magazine, but other Jump-related magazines such as All You Need Is a Kill, Start Off at the End, Blue Exorcist. A lot of great manga on a weekly basis. And where is this awesome digital magazine available? It's available anywhere that Viz Manga is available. So all the devices you see here, as I said earlier, almost any device that connects to the internet, you can read your weekly Shonen Jump magazine. So if you didn't hear, Hunter x Hunter, the awesome series by Yoshihiro Takahashi, the mangaka of Yu Yu Hakusho, is actually going back on the series. I know for years people have had the joke that this Hunter x Hunter is hiatus, next hiatus. No longer. It is coming back to weekly serialization. So if you're a fan, a longtime reader of Hunter x Hunter, get on weekly Shonen Jump because you'll be able to read Takahashi's awesome series as it comes out in Japan. If you want a taste of what we have to offer in weekly Shonen Jump, if any of the series sound interesting to you, and they should sound interesting, they're really awesome series, you can get a free preview of all the series featured in weekly Shonen Jump through the Shonen Jump Starter Pack, which is available through our Viz Manga app. That's, as it says there, over 300 pages of free manga, a lot of really awesome chapter ones, a lot of awesome beginnings for awesome series. So check out the Jump Pack if you haven't done so. And what if you'd like to jump back and you want to just jump into the, just check out an issue? Well, you can for free if you have an Android phone or tablet. You can go to the Viz Manga app, go to the Shonen Jump section, click on the free button, and it'll take you to one of our partners. Try out an app and get a free issue of Shonen Jump that week. This is something you can do for a good while, so if you want to try out Shonen Jump for free for a month before you commit to it, that option's available. So check it out on your Android phone or tablet. Alright, so that's it for the manga portion. Now we move on to the moving picture portion, the animation portion. Starting with Neon Alley. Yes, we have some anime fans in here. Alright, so what is Neon Alley? Neon Alley's had a few changes, but it's still showing you awesome anime, and that's the most important thing you have to know. Neon Alley is awesome anime. What are we showing on this hub of awesome anime? We're showing Naruto Shippuden. So if any of you are fans of Naruto Shippuden, especially if you're fans of Naruto Shippuden in the dub, Neon Alley is actually a place where you can get the first showing of the dub episode every Saturday. So be sure to check out Naruto through Neon Alley. Also available are not new, about before, but episodes of Rama 1/2 in HD. Also available, this classic series Now Back to You through Neon Alley. Also available is Bleach, currently showing season 72. Death Note, the full series. Another awesome series in full is Vampire Knight. So be sure to check all of that out through Neon Alley. So a quick overview of what Neon Alley is. It's over 1,000 subtitled and dubbed episodes. Dubbed to new episodes added almost daily. Once again, the only place to watch Naruto Shippuden dubbed for the first time. All free on neonalley.com. Don't have to pay anything, just go and watch the over 1,000 episodes that we have available for you on neonalley.com. And if you want to watch it on a device, get a Hulu Plus subscription. You can watch it off your PlayStation 4, your iPad, whatever you want. A lot of awesome shows available through Neon Alley, so check it out. As for physical disc releases, what do we have through the pipeline? So of course, we have Naruto Shippuden ongoing on set 18 and 19. Set 18 is available now, set 19 coming out in June. And Bleach set 20 and 21. 20 being out now and 21 coming in June. So those of you who stayed true to these series, we're going to keep them coming too. That's right. So we have now released every single Blu-ray of Berserk, the Golden Age arc. The awesome medieval fantasy manga turns into awesome medieval fantasy anime. For those of you who have not seen Berserk or heard of Berserk or who are excited, as excited as everybody was cheering at the sight of Berserk, take a look at this trailer and you may see what the big deal is. Oh, it's more exciting than sound, so hold on a second. Alright. That sounds like a good level. Alright, here we go.
Thousands of comrades and tens of thousands of enemies, you're the only one who made me forget my dream.
Everything will come to an end.
Alright, that's Berserk. So as I said earlier, all three movies available now. So if you want that, stop by Anime Pavilion at the dealer's hall, pick up all three movies, pick up the first movie, pick up the third movie if you've been collecting it already. Berserk available now. Also available now is Excel World. Awesome anime, an anime that was written by the author of the Sword Art Online light novels. He wrote the light novels for Excel World as well, and this one also deals with. Oh, is it really? Okay, yeah, I've heard that before, but I don't think you heard that. Is it different? Okay, all right, but so it's another series about kids in the world of the game. Internet. So take a look at it. Oh yeah, set 2 is available. Just in case you didn't know, set 1 is also available, so you can finish the series with both Blu-ray sets.
What's going on? The accelerated world. We're now both standing in the realm of the first flinker.
First flinker? Accelerated world? What? Hold on. Is this the end?
I'm making your memories and change this world.
Alright, that's Excel World. Check that one out too. Also available on Via and Alley. Another one, Rama 1/2. Many of you in this room, I'm sure. Yeah, give it up for Rama. That's right. So last year, we announced at Anime Expo that we were releasing Rama 1/2 again in print. Later on, Otakon announced that we're releasing Rama 1/2, the animation as well. And we were very happy to bring it back recently in our awesome Blu-ray sets, in which we improved the quality of the picture of Rama 1/2. To show you there, but first let's show you the awesome package we put them in. So if you haven't gotten it already, we packaged Rama 1/2 in a really awesome Blu-ray case, coming with exclusive chipboard case and booklet with it as well. There's a look at the first set available now, so something you can buy right now here at Fanime. But also coming soon is set 2. So go right next to that set 1. Imagine how beautiful these all will look on your shelves. So yeah, if you're a Ronda fan, there's a reason to collect it all over again. There will be 7 sets, so it follows the 7 seasons. Give you an idea.
One of the most beloved anime series of all time, Rama 1/2 triumphantly returns in its first limited edition Blu-ray box set from Viz Media.
It's such a long story, I don't know where to begin.
Based on the manga classic by Rumiko Takahashi, the set features both the original Japanese and English soundtrack with amazing 1080p videos straight from the original Japanese masters. Presented for the first time in original episode order, Rama 1/2 set 1 comes with 23 full uncropped episodes in a gorgeous chipboard box, complete with a 60-page booklet and exclusive extras. See the martial arts action, comedy hijinks, and all the crazy characters you love in rich color, and crisp, clean detail you'll want to collect and treasure. Rama 1/2 coming soon.
All right, Rama 1/2, give it up. So Rama 1/2 has an awesome Blu-ray package, and before that, we had another really awesome Blu-ray package. This one being for the series K, an awesome anime series done by Studio Gohans. You want to taste of K? Take a look at this trailer. After you take a look at the picture of the Blu-ray package. And now that you've seen the Blu-ray package, now take a look at the trailer.
Hey, how you doing? It's a nice night out, isn't it? I came up to film the city lights. It's so clear. It's beautiful. I'm Dr. Atoskia. What's your name?
A boy wanted for murder.
I know I'll never be able to prove my innocence.
In a world surrounded by beauty, they want him dead.
What do you want to do, Ricardo?
Burn them all. But their trail of destruction could level Japan.
Unicada, ready.
Now, 7 kings will collide and wage war with destiny.
right, and the last part of the panel, as I said earlier, we recently made an awesome announcement. For those of you who don't know, it's awesome. Take my word for it. For those of you who don't know, don't whisper, can't go, he's going to announce it's this. So here, experience what a lot of anime fans such as yourself experienced last week at Anime Central. It was a really awesome moment. I don't know what could be bigger news than this, so take a look and enjoy. Oh, Jesus Christ! Alright, I'm a manga guy, I know my stuff. Alright, well, okay, before we get to that awesome announcement that I embrace all of you for, here's a less awesome, but still awesome announcement. The Blood main cast. Yeah. I hope so too. Let's all find out. Yep, here we go. back. We have brought Sailor Moon back. Starting since this past Monday, we have 4 episodes of Sailor Moon available, bringing in 2 new episodes every Monday. So you get to relive this awesome, this legendary, this classic series all over again. And as it said throughout the trailer, we are bringing back every episode of Sailor Moon. We're leaving nothing out. All of it's coming back. All the series, all the different series of Sailor Moon are going to be coming this way through Neon Alley. Also coming out, you may have heard that Sailor Moon is also coming back in a different manner. They're also bringing new Sailor Moon Crystal. More details coming soon, so look forward to the announcements coming out in July. So as stated before, streaming is available now for Sailor Moon through Neon Alley and Hulu. 2 new episodes every Monday. All season 1 will be out this fall, and there will be a physical release also. No news on that right now, but we will have more news as time goes along. Maybe in time for Anime Expo, in which we're having a lot of special Sailor Moon events. So if you're going there, if you're planning on going there, you get to enjoy a lot of awesome Sailor Moon goodness. Sailor Moon Day will be on Saturday, July 5th. There will be a lot of events, such as the Sailor Moon Remastered panel, Dubcast staff announcements. There will be official autograph sessions, and a special cosplay gathering. We're going to try to break the world record for the largest Sailor Moon cosplay gathering. So we hope some of you will make your way there to help make that happen. And so that's it. So thank you very much. We have a little bit of time left. We have about 7 minutes until I'm supposed to be kicked off by the Show to Jump people in the back. I hope some of you stick around for their panel too. They're going to have some awesome stuff in the back. We have the Show to Jump editors, the Show to Jump team that brings you our awesome digital magazine week after week. So if you have some questions for everyone, you know what they have to say, please stick around. For the time being, I'm actually open to any Q&A, so if you have any questions, please come up. I said you were first, so you will be first. We don't have a microphone, but I guess we'll just have questions over here. All right, so go ahead. I'm not sure. You can test it out. I haven't tested it myself. Hey, it's working. All right, here's the Q&A mic. Go ahead, sir. It will be single volume edition. It will be print. It's coming around December. Yeah, December's our release. I'm guessing you're a fan? Yeah, looking forward to it. You are. Next question. Yeah, that's it. No, in fact, that's the reason. But one of the, of the many reasons, that is one of the reasons why we're doing it up. So to piggyback off of what he said, our Sailor Moon release will be intercut. We are going to leave all the original genders, we're going to leave all the original sexual orientations. We're going to leave everything that was there in Japan. The music, it's a story. So it won't be sugar-coated, it will be all these different Japanese fans. No news of that at this point in time. We might have more news for that around the Target Anime Expo when we have more, feel more about the topic. So unfortunately, I don't have any right now. Also, a second I can't speak to specific reasons, but one of the big reasons that's very, very apparent is just there were fans of the linear channel, but while that was true, there were also people who wanted to experience our DIY content, especially the dub content, on demand basis. So that was a big part of the reason why the Alley was thanks for coming along. Really appreciate it. How's it going?
My question is,
Well, what other anime manga did you license?
like, you know, what do you like? What,
Besides what we showed you?
yeah, okay,
Oh, right. Well, I'm not sure if you were here for the start, but I talked about a lot of the recently announced manga titles. If you follow ANN or news closely, a lot of it was previously announced, but everything that we are able to announce at this point in time have been announced through this panel or other means. We will have more things to announce, but I can't tell you everything I'm allowed to tell you I've presented today.
The second question is, how do you market or how do you compete with the troubleshooting, accommodation, any
it's all in content. Like Funimation, we love what Funimation does. We do different titles. They have a great selection of titles. We have a great selection of titles. I say more marketing is just we're different on content. That's where I say we do it.
And
I'm sorry, I just want to be fair to everybody. If you get back in line, I think you'll be able to get here again. But thank you for your questions. So you'd like to download back? I mean, that's sort of a hope, but I wouldn't say that, because it's out there, this whole publishing line comes down to a lot of classes. It's no secret that those are harder to sell these days. I think the wrong fans are a little more, how do I put it? Like, when I became an anime fan, 10, 15 years ago, I couldn't tell the difference between, as far as I was concerned, Cowboy Bebop versus it was like some 80s anime that came out there. I think it's not quite the same fans now, so unfortunately, a lot of the older classic stuff, the good stuff, harder to sell. But, we all love it as much as we love it, so we'll bring it in when we can. But so hopefully in the future, don't use it this kind of thing.
There's a possibility of like individual
yes, it is.
because I noticed a lot of the new reviews
Oh, I see. So just the regular. I think for at this point, unfortunately, I can't speak to that as much as I'd like to, but I think at this point in time, most of them will be that way. But there are a few where it is just Blu-ray. Like I believe that's how Marooner is too. So yeah. Thank you for your question. Hey. I can hear you.
I have a question about Shoujo.
Oh, please.
Are you guys ever going to bring that back?
Like the magazine?
Yeah, or digitalized, or what you do for Shoujo?
It would be great. A lot of the Shoujo staff really loved it, like that guy over there. Here's the thing about Shoujo compared to Shoujo Jump. Shoujo Jump was a magazine that cost one single license Shueisha in Japan. For Shoujo Geek, it's really unique about anything we put out there. Because you got like this awesome selection of Shoujo, not just from one license, from everybody. You got Shueisha, Offset Show, Community Heroes license, you just got Shoujo manga, you got Banks of America. So that in itself makes it a little more difficult to come out with a digital magazine all together. But as I said, we all love Shoujo, we all love Shoujo manga, so there's a will, there's a way. No news at this point in time. Hopefully someday. But for the time being, we hope you enjoy Shoujo manga and
Because what I liked about it the most is that besides the manga, you guys had like tips on making stuff, and just like had cosplay ideas and all that.
No, it wasn't fun that way.
Yeah.
Right, Sean? All right, but thank you, and thanks for your support. Hey, no question for you.
There are some rumors about who the most anti-American in the shop. Some people say you're Ryan. Some people say John. Nobody says Alexi.
Yeah, nobody, not that guy.
So I want you to discuss what they admit they are who's the most anti-John.
Well, that John guy's pretty sexy, but I don't know that you're Ryan guy.
Thank you.
It's John Bay, sexy editor of Biz Media. Give it up, everybody.
I carried a really heavy box of posters here. Let's remind everyone that.
Oh yeah. Everybody, we brought a really heavy box of posters for all of you. Edge of Tomorrow, the awesome Tom Cruise film based off of All You Need Is Kill. Over there in that heavy box. Please help us make it less heavy by taking a free poster. Thanks for the reminder. Hey, show me jump. I think I'm taking up some of this time here. I think I'm technically supposed to be kicked off the stage. So if anybody has a question, I'll actually be over there to answer it. I have a microphone, but I'll be able to answer it. So thank you everybody who came.